think especially at this moment in our world, and I know for myself and for many people I know, there are also a lot of sort of personal inner challenges happening at the same time, sort of mirroring this global experience that we're having and challenge that we're facing. So I just wanted to start with this one song that I find very soothing to the heart. It's a kind of a sweet song that is very simple for us all to sing together. So, I wish we could all hear each other, but you can just kind of close your eyes and imagine that we can hear all of these voices and know that we're all singing together from wherever we are. Mm-hmm. So this song is for the heart. So if you feel comfortable doing it, you can bring your hands over the center of your heart and actually connect into the beat of your own heart. Feeling that sensation in your hands, this movement and rhythm of life. And I would like to begin this time that I am able to share with you and have this time with you by just inviting you to feel whatever it is in your own heart that is really calling for love, for nurturing, for some softness or some space. How can you give yourself space for what you need in this moment? And we're going to sing or chant these words that to me almost feel like a mantra. I've studied a lot of chants and chanting traditions, and so when I learned this song from my cousin, who had learned it from a really beautiful woman who lives in Inishmore. Her name is Deirdre Ní Kennedy, sorry. She's a really beautiful singer, and she was very generous to let me put this on my album Indigo Sea as a sort of invocation to the music. And my cousin shared this with me over dinner just one night as we were eating, and just very casually, and it just like planted like a seed in me. And it was a time that I was kind of going through something, and she said, "Oh, you need to hear this song. Deirdre just came to, she lives near Glenstal Abbey, and Deirdre had just come and sung this song." So she kind of passed it on as my medicine at that moment. So now I want to share it with you. And I'm going to tilt this down so you can see I have this drum with me. It's actually a drum called an udu that was made by a woman who makes them in the traditional style of women in Africa have used these for many thousands of years in ceremony. So this is kind of a melding of worlds here. But I wanted to bring its sound as well. So we can close our eyes and take that space for yourself, whatever it is that you're carrying in your heart at this time. Let these words wash over it like water. Askomo Cree, Askomo Cree, Askomo Cree, Askomo Cree, Askomo Cree, Askomo And please feel free to sing with me. You can take a few breaths to continue just feeling this space of your own heart, whatever stories may be unfolding at this time in your own life, whatever you may be carrying, whoever you may be carrying in your heart, giving space to that, this very special moment of the full moon in this support of these women all holding each other as we experience and feel. I loved that invitation earlier to really rest and feel. So let's take a few breaths to rest and feel. This song was like a reminder to me that that no challenge comes that's bigger than the sort of strength that's ready to rise up in me. But I was feeling that sort of strength, how life gives us these challenges and sort of draws, like gently, slowly draws our strength from us and invites that to rise to meet the challenge or the difficulty. And I was feeling that like how the moon rises, like it's so gentle and soft and you almost don't notice it. But then that glow of the moon like felt like the perfect image for me at that time of when you're in the darkness of a night in your own life, you know, in just the sadness or the grief or some challenge, and you feel that there's still that glow, there's that spirit that glows and is sort of always ready to rise to support us in those moments. So this one does feel particularly right at this moment when we have a lot to rise to in the world, and hopefully you'll feel it in your own life as well. wise, wise woman down the path to the sea. She's been whispering, whispering stories to me. Think she knew the earth was moving right under me, and it was time for the moon to rise in me. Oh, it was time for the moon to rise in me. She told me, take your boat to where the waters meet. Wait and see where the currents lead. All it takes is a little trust in the wind. If you find yourself lost and afraid, don't lose hope, don't hesitate. Look to the sky and the stars will lead you home again. Did you feel your sweetness drying up in the sun? Did you feel your skin growing harder in the night? Did you feel the power of the waves as they rocked and guided you? Oh, don't worry, she never comes too soon. Oh, don't worry, she never comes too soon. When the moon, she rises in you. She told me the sky has stories, the stones have songs. It all will speak, even this cold hard ground. All it takes is a little listening. If you let yourself be moved and be swayed by a vision felt, but beyond your gaze, let go and the current will lead you home. Don't worry, she never comes too soon. Oh, don't worry, she never comes too soon. Oh, don't worry, she never comes too soon. When the moon, she rises in you. this sound is a sound that is used from the people who are living to help someone who is going to pass or who has already passed remember that their spirit is totally free, and that there's nothing to fear, that they can let go. And also without end, it means without end, so that we can feel ourselves that the connection and the love that we share is unending. So in that place of love and spirit, we can really allow someone to let go and not hold on to them ourselves, but also knowing that that connection is endless. So of course, for me at this moment, that's especially meaningful. And I think maybe for some of you, you'll also be able to hold in your hearts those people who have passed, who are still with you. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Father, I hear your heartbeat within me. My spirit flies free. Carry me home. Carry me home. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Father, I hear your heartbeat within me. My spirit flies free. Carry me home. Carry me home. Carry me voices of the mothers of your past. Listen, they are calling for your healing. Can you hear the voices of the fathers of your past? Listen, they are calling for your healing. Can you see the faces of the mothers of your past? Listen, they are calling for your healing. Mother, I hear you. This is a song about sisterhood and about the power of that feeling of coming home. When you come home to those women who will really hold you in that kind of quiet, steady way, that means everything. So this is kind of a love song to sisterhood, which feels so nice to share with you all today. Bare souls meet the cold, dark ground. Salty echoes move through the air. Silver and branches show, and the salty waves they moan. And the light in their eyes shone with the light of the stars above. Oh, sister, won't you meet me by the river? The circle, she is calling you home. Oh, sister, won't you meet me by the river? The circle, she is calling you home. Home, home, home. They heard me through the trees, and they sang their songs to me, and I carried their whispers on my wings as I moved through the night. Call out to your lovers, for I am the wind, and I'll carry your whispers on my wings as I move through the night. Oh, sister, won't you be